Hello all, it's James Johnson, aka Sulfur Blade. Welcome back to my channel, welcome back to my content, and welcome back to 7 Days to Die in the 2.0 experimental, which has just drastically changed. As of last night, a patch was dropped that essentially has changed the 2.0 update to becoming what I'm going to call the 1.75 update. So the previous update was 1.4. This was supposed to be the 2.0 release, and Fun Pimps just majorly caved to community feedback, I think is probably the appropriate way to put this, in that they have removed the biome limitations. So in 2.0, you were supposed to be limited to 40 loot stage in the forest, and then I don't know, 80 or 100 or something in the burnt, whatever, and as you unlock the badges, you would get more bonus to the loot stages in the previous biomes, so on and so forth, and it would just be a progression type system. I was actually kind of interested and intrigued to try that out. And in fact, they made it an optional feature that you could toggle on and off. Well, now this optional feature that you could toggle on and off has been completely removed, and it's back to the way 7 Days to Die used to be in 1.4, where biomes just flat give bonus loot stages. And it has me scratching my head. Like, why wouldn't you just change the default toggle on the feature then? If people are complaining about it being the default, then make it something people can opt into, so that people like me who are intrigued by the idea can still do it. But no, Fun Pimps just completely removes it, which has me completely scratching my head. Then the melee builds, which is probably the biggest change in 2.0, being the sledgehammers and the brawling and the various different melee specs that aren't intelligence and stun baton, had got major buffs. And lots of people were playing melee builds, and they were enjoying the melee builds. Well, they've since nerfed all of them. Sledgehammers, brawling, all of this, what I was going to try here, has been effectively cut in half. So I will never know just how overpowered or not really overpowered it was. Was it in line with the stun baton? Or has the stun baton just gone back to being the king of melee? I don't know. I didn't get a chance to really try these melee builds in their prime, as Fun Pimps have already basically slashed all of the modifiers that the new perks and stuff have given these melee builds completely in half. So a lot of people were enjoying the new melee builds, and they basically feel like this is Fun Pimps basically taking the fun away from melee builds that were finally fun to play again. I'm gonna reserve judgment, I suppose, for now, but yeah. 2.0 basically has become 1.75 in that much of the major features have been totally removed, and much of the major changes to melee have been cut in half. So it's a lot more like 1.4 than it used to be. With that being said, I guess we'll climb down off of our perch here. Maybe I should get something to eat before I go out in the world. If I have to be honest, I'm a little frustrated by the changes, which actually is kind of commonplace. I'm always frustrated by the changes that Fun Pimps make. I feel like commonly the Fun Pimps changed this game to be basically like a 2 steps forward and 3 steps back approach every time they do anything to the game. They do a couple of amazing things, and then they make other things worse, that minorly worse, like not majorly worse, but minorly worse. So other things become more annoying on a minor scale, and a couple of things become really cool on a major scale. And that's generally how Fun Pimps seem to operate. It's always a 2 steps forward and 3 steps back approach to the game. And even this nerf, even this new change that they made in light of feedback, is still feeling the same thing, like it's 2 steps forward and 3 steps back. Just when I was getting my head wrapped around the idea of trying this progression system, they rip it right out of the game. So yeah, I'm often frustrated with Fun Pimps. They're kind of damned if they do and damned if they don't. No matter what they do, they're gonna somehow trigger me, I think. But well, trigger me isn't really quite the correct word to use, is it? I'm not a fan of that word in general, so why would I apply it to myself? Yeah, ignore that. So what are we going and doing? We're going to grab a new mission, I suppose. We have a clear inventory, good. I don't know, I almost feel like not even playing at this stage. Because it's like, well, the game hasn't actually changed. I mean, it has, to an extent. Obviously, there's new zombie behavior where they crawl through 1-block holes, which I'm not a fan of that, honestly. I don't like more competent zombies. I like my zombies dumber. But, you know, I prefer an easier game than a harder game.
It'll be a good morning when you buy
Pimps are always
something
trying
and
to
get the
figure out a
fuck
way
out of here.
to make my game harder. Honeysuckle Trailer Park. Corkscrew Caverns.
Let's make a pact. You do something for... It's a deal. Disappoint me, and you'll find yourself on the wrong end of a rope.
Let's go give Honeysuckle Trailer Park a go. But yeah, depending on how you felt about the changes coming in 2.0, a lot of you might be celebrating right now, but I'm sure that I don't think there's anyone that's completely happy with the changes. I feel that everyone has the exact same mixed feelings I'm having, but from a different point of view. Like, some people might be happy that the melee nerfs happened, though I don't think many people are going to be happy about the melee nerfs at all. I think most people are going to be generally upset with the melee nerfs. And I think most people are going to be happy that the progression system has been reverted to the way it used to be. So I guess I might be the only one who's what I might be in a minority of those upset about the changing to the progression system. I wanted to give that a go. I wanted to try it. I thought it was toggleable. You could toggle it on and off. It seemed like a good way for the fun pimps to do it. But now, if it's always on, I suppose you can't. Okay, how do I put this? They had put it in so that you could toggle the progression system to be the way it used to be. Now they're just making the entire game the way it used to be, progression-wise, due to the biomes, which means I'll never know how the progression system would have worked out. Uh-oh, dog. And here comes a snake. Alright, I'm just not sure how I feel about this whole punching things yet. But I'm still a fairly weak character. I haven't got that many points invested into it. No zombies here. No loot here. Yeah, no loot, no zombies. Some water in the toilet for me? No, paper. Alright, that's the first trailer cleared. There's a lot of mailboxes here. Had I noticed all the mailboxes originally, I might have double dipped. Alright, you're back here somewhere. Oh, big boy. take to repair these? I have no idea. I don't think it was a repair kit. I don't think I had a repair kit on me. Did I have a repair kit on me? It's probably cloth. Do I have cloth on me? Usually I would. I don't see any. Leather, maybe? Alright, this trailer had a little bit better loot. You a corpse? Hello, I'm home. Big mama. Hey. Only one of us gets to hit each other. Yeah, these definitely aren't as strong as stun batons are. Not yet, anyway. Well, this trailer's loot's been rather lackluster compared to the last one. mailbox. Alright, we'll see if that makes them feel any better. I don't feel like I've been getting health back with my smacks. I'm supposed to be getting health, ain't I? No. Why can't you hit someone? She just... Jesus. Bacon and eggs. Woohoo. That's a game changer right there. We're no longer going to be starving. White tuna. I don't think I've ever seen white tuna before. I want to use the peas. We're not going to use them yet. Peas are like one of the most useful of the canned foods for cooking recipes down the road. Yep, there you are. I don't like this particular zombie. Cloth or leather? It's cloth. No, it's just leather. Pretty much nothing in here, huh? wasn't the worst view, huh? Slow walk back to base. I think I might want to look at what it takes to craft the better knuckle wraps. See if that'll improve the situation at all. Where is my base? That way. Alright. Food. That. This. This. Still going through so much food and water. You could really tone down the rate at which you consume food and water in this game, in my opinion. Wish that was something I could adjust in the settings. All the seeds. Let's go turn this in. Bacon and eggs are huge, If only they didn't use so much meat. Now I'm gonna get giddy whenever I see a snake. The snake just basically means I get to eat better. Might as well call it snake and eggs. Oh, I was gonna try to make better wraps. But I'll do that on the way back.
Morning. Well, looky here, boys. We got ourselves a real-life hero, and now he wants to be paid.
It's Gateway, Corkscrew Caverns. What the hell is Corkscrew Caverns? Sounds like a mine.
Look, Blockhead, I'll give you some work, but you better not disappoint. Get moving, jackass. This don't pay by the hour.
Uh-oh. We're not going in the right direction, are we? No. Alright. What is needed for knuckle wraps? Cloth and iron. Well, that's not that hard. I can make level 4? Yeah, I need to make myself better wraps. Pumpkin bread, blueberry pie. Could I axe enough metal off of a car wreck? Is that a thing I can do? Maybe. Yep. Should be plenty of metal. Now I just need to come across some cloth. So I took this because I figured it would be back towards town. I didn't think I was going to end up getting sent out yonder this way. Look at all the frickin' stumps. they're still not giving honey. Must be a loot stage unlocked for honey. I'm really actually starting to think that's a thing, that there is a loot stage unlocked for honey. And maybe I should just ignore the stumps till I level up a bit more, because obviously I haven't unlocked loot stage yet for it. Knife is just better. Am I gonna double dip on any of this stuff? Evidently I am. Go around the exterior of the house, see if there's anything obvious. How much cloth? Oh, I had it in reverse. It's a little bit of iron, a lot of cloth. So obviously the developers intend you to go through the basement. So that's why I'm not going to go through the basement. I learned a long time ago that you're much better off not doing what the developers want you to do. Metal trash can. There's boots over there. Don't see any boots that way. Oh, there's two over here. Thank you for the loot bag. It gets you a little bit of XP. You could sell it or you could use it for XP. I tend to use it for XP when, because it gets it out of my inventory. It's less stuff to carry. Now, as an intellect player, I would never go past pipes because, you know, this is free repairs to your batons. But now, it's not as important, I suppose. Lumberjack gloves. 2 axe melee damage. And it takes away armor rating. I don't think we're gonna wear that. Do we have enough for knuckle wraps yet? No, we don't. Big Mama. I want to fight you on stairs. Don't really want to fight you. What is that noise? Oh great, all I need is more than one zombie. Axe is just better currently than, or not axe, but knife is better than the knuckle wraps at this point in time. Die. Go away. I'm actually finished with the mission, ain't I? No, can't leave that concrete behind. What's in here? Need it? No, not really anything. Well, actually, no, there might be something back here. Yep. Fortifying grip. Not a bad mod. Alright, this POI is done. 1.5. I think I can clean up in my inventory. I don't need a seed. Probably don't need a plant fire. How hungry am I? Fairly hungry, fairly thirsty. Alright, let's chow that down. I don't think I have the loot stage yet. What level am I? Big fatso. Something on the ground behind that vehicle? Corpse. Oh, come on. Oh, wait. Kidding me right now? Yeah, it's not gonna let me get to it. And I just picked up some mess.
Afternoon. If you bring me a cold one, I
Right.
might give you a discount.
And back.
Congratulations. Here's your reward, sucker.
Yeah, I feel like it. Corkscrew Cavern again.
I got work to do, if you don't mind. What are you standing there for? Don't you have work to do?
Nice. Back that way. Well, we're gonna go to base first. Craft these better knuckles. See if level 5 knuckles will work better than the knife. What did I do? Alright, evidently I have to be right back. The cat is bothering me one more time. Sometimes. So it wasn't even a request to go outside, it was a request to inform me that there was another cat at the back door. What am I doing? Good question. Okay, vehicle. Ammo. Where am I gonna throw the clothing? Well, for now I guess in miscellaneous. Right, and we wanted to make a better wrap. What that? Alright, potato. Go there. We got mushrooms, evidently. And pumpkins. Blueberries. Yucca. What seeds did we get? Yucca. Blueberry. Right, everything is planted. I have a couple of raw items. Whoa. Are you gonna be our test dummy? Are these knuckles any better than... I mean, maybe? they feel a little better. I have a point available, don't I? I want my food and water to last longer. It's kind of the main reason I wanted to go berserker, was just so that I use less food and water. Ah, damn it, cat. Alright, I gotta figure out what the issue is. Be right back. Alright, he's gonna be an unhappy cat. He went out into the rain. Cats don't like water. There's a road over here? There's a road over here. When did that level happen? It happened after I turned in the mission. Okay, well... Still no honey. What? Where? A crawler. That definitely felt better against the crawler than the last times I tried to Punch a crawler. Alright, you're gonna get in the way, probably. Just don't have the range on this yet. It's a harder range to get used to. It's even shorter than the knife. Hey, honey. Alright, so I guess my new recommendation is to wait till you're level 7 before you start hitting stumps, as you're probably just wasting the stumps beforehand. No look back. Too bad. Alright, have we done enough to get the bicycle yet? I'm not sure. Nothing off that one. Honey off that one. So, yeah, level 7 seems to be the unlock for honey on the loot table, I think. Now, I can't guarantee that. Maybe if I went into like creative and put down a bunch of stumps and somehow adjusted my levels until, you know, clear out 50 stumps at level 1 and see if you get any honey, and then do it at level 5 and so on and so forth until you discover, yeah, it does unlock at a certain stage. But I think it does. I think that honey, you're just not going to get it at like level 1 through 5. I could be wrong, but I have a feeling that's the case.
It was a good evening, and you think you're pretty smart now, don't you? Here's your pay, Einstein.
I don't really use archery. Shotguns. Shotguns are with sledgehammers, right? No plan to really use those. I guess we'll go with the Molotovs.
Oh, look who's tired of eating out of dumpster. You better not fuck this up, or I'll cut your goddamn throat.
It's back that way again. Huh. Am I gonna go there right now? I don't have that much stuff on me. This might be a bad idea. Food and water. There's another honey. this going to be the land of mushrooms? No, this is... Hmm. Where'd you come from? Pipe rifle? Canamisa, we're gonna use that right here. I heard that. Back off. Something over in here. No, that's about it. Now I just gotta get out of here. Oh, was there something down here? Huh. What's this? Didn't notice that last time. That's something I want to check out. Those. A ladder here. Where does that go?
No!
Oh, Jesus. Maybe I just made a dumb move. I was wanting to get back before nightfall. Seem to be walking awfully slow for not being really that encumbered. Oh, that's sham. No, I'm not gonna eat the sham. Try not to eat anything. Oh, I'm crouched. I fought myself to this thing? Really? Alright, well, we're done here. Let's get back while there's still 9 minutes of daylight, I think. Oh, actually, he's not going to be open when we get there. We just need to go home. Alright, let's adjust the angle of attack here. That sign's making me hungry. You can believe that. I want pizza. see someone walking in front of me. Alright, these knuckles they're usable. They're not amazing, but they're on par with the knife, I think. So from here it should only get easier, right? As I level up and put more points into the spec, things should get better. Fall. Okay, we are growing hungry. Curious, what can we cook? Not even sure all of the recipes that we have currently unlocked. But the easiest way to do it is just stick all of the stuff into the recipe slot. Go over here. See what shows up. Just like nothing. Shouldn't baked potato be highlighted right now? Wait, I can cook 5 slices of pumpkin pie? That's what it's saying, isn't it? How much blueberry pie? Just one. I will put the one. And cook 4. Let's use that. You have glowing eyes? Can't tell from here. And she's twigged. Hey, I'm down here. Got stuck, huh? I don't think there's any more corn to collect in that field. Is there another farm around here? Maybe one with some pigs in it that I could get some bacon? Bacon and eggs. Might be a farm back there. Wasn't there a book barn in this town? I remember seeing a book barn. He goes that way. What to do? We haven't cleared out that house yet. It's nice and nearby. Boy, this house looks fun. Huh. Not sure what to do here. How was I supposed to enter this house? And I hear you, wherever you are. There you are. This is not the type of fighting I want to be doing. Why'd you come through? Man, I'm surrounded. Come here. Come on, stick your nose out here. I don't like this house. Dude, stick your nose out here. Hello. Yeah, come on. level 8. I have one attribute point available. With every hit, you take a piece of them. I just don't notice this doing anything. Try it again. Maybe it'll be more noticeable if I'm taking 4 points of health? Where are you? Wouldn't you rather run around the fence? Did that give me any health? Really wasn't paying attention. I think that's the way they're intending us to enter this POI. Oh, an upgrade. And modify. With the mod. Complete. Scrap you. Modify you. Add the mod. Complete. What am I looking? Claw? Bricks. Really wasn't that much great in this POI. I don't think I've been through here. Right. Might be something up here. Or nothing up here. Huh. Some garbage. This was a pretty barren house, wasn't it? Oh, where's this taking me? The main loot. An agility pod? Yeah. Chicken soup, pipe shotgun. Crack-a-buck, nice. Anything on the roof?
really. I'm getting fairly hungry. Oh, I did make some pies, so should be okay for food. Growing, growing, growing. Everything's growing. Do I have any seeds on me? Potato. This house has really been nice. A farm, and I didn't even have to build it. Alright, you done cooking? Medical, I don't know. Yeah, pork bites. Alright, we're okay on food and water, and we're about ready for the next day. This is probably a good place to wrap up this episode. Anyway, this has been another look at 7 Days to Die, the 2.0 update that I'm now going to refer to as the 1.75 update, seeing as they basically nerfed the hell out of the melee and went back on the whole progression system. So it's it's less of a change and more like 1.4 was. Anyway, I'm James Johnson, aka Sulfurblade. This is my content. Hopefully you're enjoying it. If so, please smash that like button. Consider subscribing. And until the next time, all, peace.